How are you? I hope all you are doing great, and I hope all you are doing very creative and very innovative thing in your life, and I'm hoping you are doing your best. So just always be calm and be relaxed and be conscious about every situation so you can handle every situation. So first of all, I want to say you happy new year, all of my audience and all of my Mm, all of my audience who wants to become a very English speaker, because as you can see, because right now 2026 now is happening, and you can see easily very much that English is so important and so necessary language in 2026. I mean, every corporate house, it's becoming now global language, so you have to speak English. Otherwise you won't compete to this world. You can't compete to, if you are a good English speaker, then you can easily know that you can survive any country, any kind of palace, any kind of environment, because there are always kind of these people. If you Indian, Pakistanis, Bangladesh, Australian, Caribbean, American, French, Britishers, all know that common language is English. So you know very well, and I am sure you are doing. Look, just watch my content each and every day, and I'm sure you're gonna be you're gonna be fluent English speaker in the next 6 months. So just forget about everything. Just forget everything. Just watch my content easily, because here you can see that I'm uploading each and every day. Each and every day I'm making 10 minutes. Today I'm trying to make full length video. You see, because I'm saying I monetize my channel. Yes, I'm saying that I want to monetize my channel, and secondly, I want that my audience gonna speak English very fluently. So please like, share, and subscribe my channel. So you then it will keep me motivated to make more content for you, my audience. So if you have seen my last dozen of video which I made for my audience, then you can easily say that I talked about verbs, I talked about tense, I talked about present, past, and simple tense, I talked about present, past, continuous tense, I talked about spelling and word meanings, and how can we make sentence. I talked about that how gonna we say that how gonna we say in a conversation, how can we make sentence. Because first, all I'm just trying to say that you have to become conscious, you have to become about subconscious about this language, because once you get subconscious about this language, then you will automatically speak English. So that's why I'm telling you, just watch each and every day 15 or 20 minutes my given to my video, and secondly, just practice yourself 15 and 20 minutes, so you're gonna be speak fluently. You will not face any problem. I'm sure, I'm telling you, you will not face any problem if you just give at least 20-30 minutes each and every day, and so slowly you become a very good learner. It's a rule. Since our child, it's the rule that slowly and steady make you win the race. I'm sure you heard about I'm sure everyone heard about a story about a rabbit and I forget about this crocodile. I forget about this. So there we can understand a story about, but I'm sure you heard about a thirsty crow. Yes, if you are just my generation, which we called our Gen Z. Yes, we are born in 96, so we called it Gen Z generation. So you can understand that we Gen Z generation are heard about so much. You won't believe, guys. My audience gonna be 15 and 20 and 25 student. So I'm sure, I'm telling you, you won't believe what we have seen in life. You really won't believe we have seen a, a time where antenna and a black and white TV. You believe that? In when we saw cities, big cities. We saw tier 1 cities, tier 2 cities, tier 3 cities. We saw any kind of villages. I mean, when we were in child and we were in school, then every summer we had a 2 month, 1.5 month vacation, and then we reached our village, and that kind of feeling, it's for such a music magical and beautiful time we had. And we have seen that time. So there were a black and white TV we afforded, and a antenna. So it's a very big thing for that time. Everyone who has a TV and an antenna, we seen him like a very rich and very grown people. Very become wealthy people. We seen like that. We always seen that this man is gonna be very wealthy, very rich, because they afford a colorful TV. They have a dish antenna. So it's a very big thing was that day. And we have seen that time that a Chitrahar, a very popular show, Chitrahar, Shaktiman, Junior G. What kind of time we have seen this. That was something magical. A Shah Rukh Khan TV serial, The Fauji and Circus, and also we've seen that how they. It's a that time we had a big problem of electricity. It's a very in whole day, just 7 or 8 hours. We no that time also we had a full time, but 7 or 8 hours we had a electricity. So that time we become a very full enjoyment. And indeed, even a movie came every Saturday and every Friday also, 9:30 p.m. So we remember that time that we have seen, and we are very lucky, and we are very very lucky that we have seen that time. So it's a very colorful time, and we have a very great memory about that time. So that's why we remember that time. And also we have seen that after the you see that kind of education, see we are what we are. Next video I will talk about this. I will talk about. I will give you best experience. Look, this is how you gonna speak English. All I just want to say, this is how you gonna will speak English. Just just watch yourself. Just leave the world behind. Just watch yourself. Always worry about yourself, and this is how you're gonna fluent about English. This is how you're gonna speak English. So here you can understand past perfect. Here I am talking. First of all, I am repeating. I wrote some sentence and I will repeat. Since he joined the army, he has not taken any leave. I had seen him before he stopped his car. Before he understood anything, the robber had fled. I met him after I had finished my work. By the time I reached the theater, the show had started. When Anand reached his village, here you can again see, since he joined the army, he has not taken any leave. I had seen him before he stopped his car. Before he understood anything, the robber had fled. I met him after I had finished my work. By the time I reached the theater, the show had started. When Anand reached his village. So here you can see this is the past perfect tense, and how gonna we use it. Look, since he joined the army has not taken. So this is the symbol that we are talking about past perfect. This is the symbol has, have not taken, has, have, a past perfect. Look, this is the past perfect has, have, and we are using verb third form taken. Take, it means present. Took, it past, and taken, this is past perfect. See, this is how we're going to use. I had seen him before he stopped his car. I had seen. So this the had seen. I am you. This is the had seen. This is the past perfect. I had seen him before he stopped his car. Before he understood anything, the robber had fled. Before he understood anything, the robber had fled. I met him after I had finished my work. I met him. I met him after I had. I met him after I had finished. I had finished my work. By the time I reached the theater, by the time I reached the theater, the show had started. By the time I reached the theater, the show had started. So here we can use had. When Anand reached his village, so again, look, it's very understand if you are using that, and how gonna we use verb third form, and how gonna we use had and had been. So this is how you gonna make sentence. Since he joined the army, he has not taken any leave. You just understand in a spelling in a word. Look, I will not translate in a Hindi. No, it won't work like that. You have to translate in Hindi, then you can become a very good English speaker. Otherwise, I am writing here something, and then I will then I will translate in Hindi, and you gonna just watch that how it makes. No, it won't work like that. Always just remember, you write in English and then you just try to translate in Hindi, then you become a very English speaker, good English speaker, and you can improve your English speaking skill. Okay, so since he joined the army, he has not taken any leave. I had seen him before he stopped his car. I had seen him before he stopped his car. Before he understood anything, the robber had fled. I met him after I had finished my work. By the time I reached the theater, the show had started. When Anand reached his village. When Anand reached his village. By the time I reached the theater, the show had started. By the time I reached the theater, the show had started. I met him after I had finished my work. Before he understood anything, the robber had fled. I had seen him before he stopped his car. Since he joined the army, he has not taken any leave. So I'm sure you just understand that how gonna we use past perfect, and I'm sure you are writing yourself and something creative. Look, you have to be now. You have to become. I will look. Always remember. I will always teach you about that. This is the tense, and this is the thing, and how gonna we use this thing. I just want to teach you. This is one of these, but then you have to practice yourself that how gonna we make in another sentence, how gonna we use in a singular form, plural form, how gonna we use in a verbs, how gonna we use in sentence, how gonna we use in this form, this sentence, this tense, how it works. So this is how you understand the spelling and meaning. So I'm sure you are liking my content, and I'm sure you are liking my content. Look, if you look, I do a one thing. I repeat 4 or 5 times, okay, then you will easily that pick up in your mind, because I really want to see that English, you want to become a very subconscious English speaker, just like a Hindi. Whenever you talk in Hindi, I don't think so you feel that how gonna we use this paryavachi, how gonna we use this film. So look, I will repeat this 4 or 5 times that you gonna understand very well. Since he joined the army, he has not taken any leave. I had seen him before he stopped his car. Before he understood anything, the robber had fled. I met him after I had finished my work. By the time I reached the theater, the show had started. When Anand reached his village, so I'm sure you're just liking my content, and so please like, share and subscribe my channel so I can make a more content for you. And please do comment whatever you want to write, just write it and give your opinion that how my content is working, how I improve myself, how can I make more content, and how, just give me idea, just give your opinion, give your idea. Look, no one is perfect in this world, so just give your opinion, give your idea, share your idea, and so I will work for idea, and look, then we see that how it works, how it feels. Okay, thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.